What's good, y'all? My name is Darius, and I'm back with, well, more Warframe. This time I'm actually going to do a run through of the actual Kuva Lich slash sister run. So, I already went through the whole process of spawning one and whatnot, just to limit how long it takes and everything. But, yeah. For the most part, doing a Kuva Lich and Sister Hunt is roughly the same idea. The only difference is that depending on which hunt that you do, it all varies depending on. Actually, let me just turn this down for a second. Hey, what's up, C? How's it going, man? Actually, let me just turn this down just a little bit. I don't want to bust anybody's eardrums and stuff. But yeah, how's it going, man? I'm just running through doing lich hunt and stuff. You know, just showing these guys how to run through this. Let me see. But yeah. But yeah, I was running through the whole. Yeah. Everything's going good, man. Everything's doing good. I've been here and there and everywhere and all that. Let me see. I think what should I bring with me this time? Because we did get a host of new content, and I wanted. Well, there was one weapon I wanted to get. Well, two weapons I wanted to get. The one weapon I wanted to get was this new tenant weapon that came out last week when the game actually got it got crossplay across all platforms, but we don't have true crossplay yet. And what I mean by true crossplay is uh, they're still stress testing the servers, so I can actually play with PC players, PS4 players, PS4, PS5 players, and I can play with Switch players as long as I have it enabled. Let me see real quick. Oh yeah, Toxin Blast and Puncture. So I keep this. Well, I don't need any of that stuff. Let me see. Where's the actual weapon I want? It would happen to be this thing. Yeah, I'm. Yeah, it is pretty good. The thing that I'm actually happy about is that we don't got people constantly complaining about when is crossplay coming out, when is crossplay coming out, when is crossplay coming out. I'm saying, dude, it's going to be here when it gets here. And these guys were saying, oh, crossplay is going to come out at the end of last year, which it didn't. And I said, 9 times out of 10, it's either going to come out sometime either at the end of the year or sometime this year. And I was right. It did come out this year. This year would have actually been the latest it would have came out. Let's see what I got here. Critical shit. Oh yeah, I could have put this on here. Let's see, do I really need Quicken on this? Well, the attack speed is pretty good, and I don't think I really need Rending Strike like that because this is already going to do a heap of damage with critical chance. Oh, but I'm not fighting against Grenier. I'm going to be fighting against Corpus mostly. You know what? I might just, yeah, I'm going to keep this off of this. Actually, I should put that on there. Virulent Scourge. I don't know if I want to put anything on this. Well, I don't know if I want to take any of these off. I mean, I could just switch to this, but this is just mostly corrosive damage, and yeah, I mostly got this just for the corrosive damage, basically. But you know what? If I do this, then I don't really need my kit gun. I could. Let me see. I already got blast. I already have blast. I already have toxin, which I really need is puncture. Let me see. What's a good weapon with puncture? I mean, I know bow is good for puncture damage, but I'm not really too big on nothing like that. Or I just might keep my kit gun for for the the additional toxin damage because it'll bypass shields. Actually, as a matter of fact, the only thing I'm really focused about for this is just the status chance. I'm not focused on anything else. Yeah, I already got status chance for that. I might just get rid of Rending Strike and just put another status chance on this. Let me see. Nah, I don't need Sundering Strike. Right now, I'm just going through some of my mods and see what I can put on this. Combo count chance. Well, I'm not too big on attack speed, but I don't want to get. Yeah, I don't want to get, killed by this. Cause I know. Actually, I got this because I wanted to put. Yeah, I got this because I wanted to mitigate the 20% attack speed. See, should I really? Nah, that ain't gonna work. I could just give it this and just trade out Spoil Strike. I mean, the Corpus enemies is going to get killed by toxin damage. But you know what? I don't think there's a melee. I don't really think there's a melee mod. A melee galvanized mod. I think that's the one thing DE needs to do. They need to increase the galvanized mod selection instead of just having it be strictly ranged weapons and whatnot. Let's see, Dracula's barbs. Oh yeah, this was this was a new mod, Dracula's barbs. Yeah. But you know, I'm just gonna stick with this. I'm not gonna go crazy because I wasn't worried about critical chance with this. I was just worried about status. This one is just a mix of all of that because I wanted to make corrosive. But anyway, what I'm doing right now is I'm getting my gear and stuff ready for fighting against the Lich or sister. Well, the sister that I'm about to fight. Let me just make this. Anyway, like I said before, I skipped the whole process in how to spawn, a Kuva Lich or sister because I have a I do have a one-on-one guide for it. I mean, how to begin a Kuva Lich hunt. But there's another updated video I have. It's going to be posted next week. Not this week, next week. It's going to be posted, and it's going to have all the information into how to spawn, not just spawn a Kuva Lich, but how to spawn a sister candidate as well. Because both are different based on how far into the game you are. It also tells you when you can do so. But just to give a little bit of context, in order to spawn a Kuva Lich, you have to beat the War Within questline. That's the questline when you first get your Tenno powers, where you start first using transference energy. It's basically the same time where you fight against the Kuva Queens and you beat them. After doing that, then you have access to fighting against the Kuva Liches. To fight against the sister candidates or sisters, you have to beat the questline Call of the Tempest Starry, which is basically the Corpus equivalent of it. But spawning them is pretty simple. And I did explain it into those guides, but just to give you a small bit of context, ahead of the video, in order to spawn a Kuva Lich, you have to play a level 20 plus mission. It has to be anything level 20 or up in order to do so, and it has to be a Grineer mission. When you play the Grineer mission, as you kill enemies and such, the screen will flash yellow, which means you have to kill a certain amount of enemies within a certain period of time. If you don't fight them in a certain period of time, you won't be able to spawn a Kuva Larvaling, which will show up on the screen. It'll be under a different icon, a special icon. When you down the Larvaling, you'll see the weapon that the Lich will spawn with. If you don't kill the Lich and it's not a weapon that you want, you can just ignore it and just move along, and it'll take the weapon itself out of the weapon pool. Meaning, if there's a specific weapon you want, complete the mission and it will take that weapon out of the pool. If you just down them and quit, it's going to put that weapon back into the pool, and there's a chance that you will wind up getting it again. So if there's a weapon that you want, make sure it's a weapon that you make sure that it's a weapon that you're not looking for, and you actually make sure that it is actual weapon that you actually want. If it's not, just ignore it, move it along. Same thing with the sister candidates. If there's a weapon you want, go for it. If not, complete the mission. Otherwise, you would just waste an item. Matter of fact, let me turn this up just a little bit. I might need to invest in some new headphones because these things are kind of weird. I mean, I had them for a long while, but every time I turn the volume dial on these, the sound switches between left and right, and it's kind of weird. And I need to do something about that. But this is for if you decide to hunt the Lich and there's a weapon that you want. So basically, if you get everything that you want, actually, before I do any of that, if there's a Lich that you want and you actually got the items that you're looking for, and you actually do everything that you need to do, you'll get an extra icon on the lower right hand corner, which is this right here, next to pretty much this right here. If you select this will give you the entire details into your Lich or sister. Obviously they taunt you and stuff like that. So when doing this, one thing I do explain in the guide, and I do well, me explaining it now won't do it justice, but depending on what type of weapon that you spawn them with and the type of warframe that you use as a progenitor frame, basically that's what the element of the weapon that the enemy spawn with will have. For example, the progenitor warframe for this sister right here, I use Ember Prime, which gave me the fire element, which gave the weapon that she has a fire element. So not just that, she has abilities akin to the actual element that I actually spawned her with, meaning since she has a weapon that has fire damage, she'll have fire abilities to go along with it, like Fireball, Spectral Scream, Warding Halo, Teleport, those type of things. And some warframes are actually pretty obvious in which element they give. Like for example, if you want your weapon to have the cold proc or the cold element to it, you could just choose Frost. He's guaranteed to get it. Or if you want the fire element, you'll have Ember. But again, there's going to be more explained to that in my updated 101 guide later on. But anyway, this is just the status screen of what the Lich or sister will have. The weaknesses right here is the weaknesses that they'll have when you fight against them. Meaning that since I spawned this one, they have a weakness to puncture damage, blast damage, and toxin damage. But they have a resistance to viral damage. This also displays the weapon that I actually spawned them with, which is the Tenet Plinks, which is one of the most recent weapons. The weapon bonus, or the damage bonus the weapon has, is 36% heat damage, which means that the heat damage usually scales. It's usually between 25% and 50%. Well, no, 25% and 60%. The damage scales based on certain things, but it's completely random. It's completely RNG dependent. The only thing that isn't RNG dependent is the progenitor frame that you use to spawn the weapon and the weapon itself. Those are the only two things that's not RNG dependent. However, everything else is, like the weaknesses, resistances, all that stuff is always up to chance. Like mine is weak against puncture, blast, and toxin, but yours may be weak against something else like viral or radiation or slash. Like you could do the exact same thing over and over and over, and they'll have the exact same. They'll have completely different weaknesses. So that's that right there. Well, this bar right here, the one that's where it says indifferent, that's the rage meter. The rage meter depicts. Well, the rage meter fills as I kill liches. Well, not kill liches, as I kill hounds, and I unlock more of the Requiem mods in order to find the right sequence in order to beat her. Because of this fills up slowly over time, and the higher it fills, the increased chance she will spawn inside the mission, and I'll have to fight against her. on the right hand side, you'll see that these symbols up here, these are Requiem symbols. These are the symbols used to tell me what I already have in my Parazyme, which I'll explain right now. This is the Parazyme. The Parazyme is similar to a weapon where you can actually mod it and whatnot, but you'll have these series of mods, which is called Requiem mods. These Requiem mods signify a sort of code or verse in order to defeat them. So as I fight and I eliminate hounds, I'll fill up this. I'll collect murmurs. As I fill up the murmur meter, it will unlock one of these. It will unlock one of these right here, one of these Requiem mods. So right now, I actually have a 1 in 8 chance for just this mod alone to be the right mod that I need in order to beat them. Which means that I have to put these in sequence in order to beat them. Meaning 1 out of the 8 of these Requiem mods will fit in slot 1. 1 out of 7 will fit in the second slot, and 1 out of 6 will fit in the final slot. Which means the probabilities I think goes up to more than 200 or something. Which means any mod can fit in any slot. Meaning, if I unlock the first Requiem, it's the right Requiem inside the Parazyme, but it may not be in the right slot. Meaning, if I unlock Yahoo may be in the sequence, but it might be in a sequence later Meaning that if I unlock Yahoo, chances are it's probably in this slot right here, or maybe this goes into this slot right here, or anything like that. Or maybe this unlocks and I get it wrong and it's in this slot instead. Basically, that's completely RNG dependent. But in order to use these, you need a special type of relic. And you need these type of relics, which are Requiem relics. And Requiem relics are numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. And of these 4 Requiem mods, you can get one of 2 of the Requiem, one or 2 Requiem relics. You can get one of 2 of the Requiem mods. And the only way you can unlock these relics in order to get the Requiem mods is to do Requiem fissures. And again, to do Requiem fissures, you have to do Requiem fissure missions. There's always 1 or 2 Requiem fissures, which I will also explain in the 101 as well, which are void fissures in its entirety. Like these right here. These are Requiem fissures. The only way to unlock those Requiem mods is to do one of these missions. And you open these relics the exact same way you open the actual relics. Like you got to collect 10 reactant, or you can upgrade your relics to increase your chance of getting the right type of Requiem mod that you have on your relic itself. But just like that, you collect the relic, you exit the mission like normal. If it's a survival mission, you can exit, or defense or anything like that. You can exit the mission, you'll collect the mods, and you can put them on your actual Requiem. Well, you can put them on your Parazyme itself. But, and this is a note, and I also explained this in my video as well. Do not fight a Kuva Lich or Sister unless you have all 8 Requiem mods. Do not do it. I suffered the exact same way. As a matter of fact, I believe I can show you. It's right here in the codex. Here we go. The very first person that I fought against, he was the very first person I actually fought against. The funny thing about me fighting against him was that I didn't have one complete Requiem mod for him, and I had to farm the Requiem mod itself. Because I couldn't do it, he was constantly around in the universe, and I couldn't beat him. The only way for me to beat him was to get the Requiem mod, to get the right Requiem mod, which was Zada. And because of this, your Lich or Sister will persist into the universe and not... Basically, your Lich or Sister will persist in the universe until you beat them, meaning they will always be in the universe. They will not leave until you sever their continuity. But I think I spoke too much, and I just want to get around to doing the sister.
Hey, Vala, honey. Guess who got a sector? Don't hate me too much.
So you complete the missions as you normally do, but instead you want to select this type of mission right here. And the type of mission that you select will determine whether or not you will play against whether you do it for the Kuva Lich or the sister. The idea is to beat the mission, play the mission as normal, and you'll come across different types of well, a special new type of enemy, which are in this particular case hounds.
Blah, blah, blah.
So yeah, that hound that I actually been that hound that I actually have with me is a hound from a previous sister that I fought.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Yeah, so right now I'm just going through the mission, just trying to defeat as many enemies as I can. Damn it. That's what I'm doing right now.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Nah. I want status resistance because I don't want to get, I don't want to get my ass handed to me. What type of weapon do they got? Oh, they also got the Time Core, but they got the Prisma Angstrom and the Furax Wraith. Wait, what are these? Oh, they're working with Volt Prime. I think they're using a, they got him. A lot of things, yeah, they changed a lot of things about Kuva Liches and sister hunts, because it actually took forever to fight a Lich, and it took forever and a half to defeat them, because you may not get the right type of mods, and you may be missing one or two things needed in order to beat them. But that's why I got this with me, the Time Core, because the Time Core works wonders when we're dealing with certain enemies and whatnot. Dude, other side, man, really. Who the hell? What the shit? Where the hell did they come from? And yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, they was probably fighting against them. Oh, that's probably a decoy. That's probably why.
I'd say you have about as much chance as a snake in a typing contest.
I think you should take some me time and drop dead.
But yeah, there's chances that you'll come across, you know, the lich, well, the lich or the sister herself. Where the hell are they?
There you are. There's my cheeky sweetie. Nothing stays dead around Mr. Carvos that he doesn't want to stay dead. Now, I may be brave, but I am not stupid. A lady has to know her limitations, and so I bid you a very good day.
Oh, they didn't do it. They got away. But this is why I picked. This is why I wanted toxin damage, because it bypasses enemy shields.
There's a heavy unit approaching. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
But yeah, whenever you don't defeat a sister or anything like that, okay, it's Latch. Oh, okay, so it's her. Okay, so if you don't defeat them, they'll counter you, but their rank will go up, meaning that you had the right sequence, but the last mod didn't line up. That essentially meant that this dude got 2 of the health bars. One Requiem mod is needed for 1 health bar. I'm just loading up the mission. I'm not starting it yet. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with her. But if you guys are unsure how to deal with a lich, just be sure to look up the the Warframe wiki, which is fandom.warframe, I believe, or warframe.fandom.com. If you look up the information there, one of those options will be under Kuva Lich, under Lich system. Also, if you're unsure about anything, I do have a Guilded server that you guys can join. All the information that I mentioned here is mentioned there as well. I also do stuff such as challenges and loadout tests, stuff like that. You know, to keep things, you know, pretty good.
Ready? Trigger the alarm.
This is so in case that,
Life support.
you know, if you have trouble figuring something out, or you don't know how to,
Hold on. I'm sending
or you
lots of
don't know,
support.
you know, how to do certain things in the mission, I can help out with that.
You're gonna look like a normal person reflected in a puddle. I think we need to talk
Damn, this is
about
early. But I'll unlock one of them.
Get
Where the hell she go?
ready to make the biggest mistake of your career.
Come here. Nope, that ain't the right one.
Promote you in rank and power. Use it.
Well, isn't that just lovely? I'm gonna do that to your favorite filth and make you watch.
But yeah, that was my sister that showed up.
Life support on the way.
I mean, I didn't want her to show up that early. I mean, but there are pros and cons to why you want your lich to show up early. Well, you want your lich or sister to show up early. I mean, one reason why you want them to show up early is so you can check to see if you got the right sequence of mods on,
Activating it will
well,
buy
the right
you
sequence of mods on them. But yeah, that's one reason why you do want to do this. Nope. Well, shit. Everybody wants a piece of us.
I am yours, as you are for certain mine.
Damn, well, I mean, it doesn't really get this crazy, but you'll occasionally get somebody that may show up, you know, to the party like this, like, but I should probably explain. Only one Kuva Lich or sister can be active at a time in a mission, meaning, well, not in a mission, per player, meaning in order for to get another one to spawn, the previous one needs to be either repelled or timed out.
Additional life support has arrived.
How could you?
Yeah, a lot that's going on. Well, yeah, there's a whole bunch that's going on. But anyway, while things are calmed down just a little bit, I want to explain just a little bit more about it. Only one sister or Kuva Lich can be active at a time when we fight them. Meaning my sister isn't going to show up until we repel or until we actually try to assassinate them. Which means that the reason why they showed up was because we repelled our sisters. But that also means they won't show up for the mission again. And because of that, that means that we actually earn a whole bunch of, you know, kill them. Got 2 more charges of this. Damn, I'm killing all these dudes. Yeesh. Just tearing these dudes down left and right. I mean, I could make this weapon much better.
Extraction is available if you need it.
One of those dudes should be dead. Yeah. But this is pretty much just a whole, yeah, this is just pretty much how you actually go about, you know, fighting against the sister candidates and the Kuva Liches. They're both the same. The only difference is the type of enemies that you fight against when you have either or. Ah, damn it, and this bitch decided to show up. Basically, those guys drop those Granum Xenum crowns, or the Granum crowns. The higher level the mission is, the higher the more rare the Granum crowns that you'll get. The Zenith Granum crowns is the only ones that will be able to spawn the sister candidate. Jeez. So what did I get? Yeah, so because that's on there, that means I gotta get rid of it. I gotta get rid of it. Well, I gotta get rid of one of these. But that also means that I just taken off could be part of it. I just haven't unlocked it yet. Meaning this right here, this could definitely be part of it, but it's not confirmed yet.
First rule of success. If you think things are going well, you've overlooked something.
So yeah. So let's see what we got. Well, we do have defense. We could do that. So that's pretty good. Also, one thing the game doesn't tell you is that if you fight a Kuva Lich or a sister at a specific rank, it'll only pair you with people at that rank. Meaning that you're not going to find nobody at rank 1 with a Lich or anything like that in the missions that you're going to start. It'll only pair you with players that actually have Kuva Liches or sisters at that rank. Meaning, if they're rank 2, you'll only be paired with players that are at rank 2 with their Kuva Lich or sister.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Yeesh. I don't know where the hell he went, but he ain't here no more. Yeah. So yeah, I got warning. So let me see what I got for Night Wave. I know I got warning shot. Yeah. Activate it.
Yeah.
Wait, something showed up here. I think somebody. Oh shit. Oh, son of a bitch. What the hell do these guys want? Alright. Oh yeah, sometimes they'll drop. Yeah, sometimes those hounds, they'll drop those Requiem relics, which is also good, meaning that you may get refunded a certain mod.
Never know the cool caress of your crowns.
Those are Zenith Granum crowns. Those are crowns used to head to the Granum Void. And the only way to get to the Granum Void and spawn a sister is that you have to do a Zenith Granum crown, meaning you have to do a tier 3 Granum Void mission. But the good news is you only need to reach rank 1 with the in the Granum Void in order to spawn the sister candidate.
Right. That's it. I tried being reasonable, but you've gone and pushed it too far.
Many things have been taken from us.
Yeah, and a lot of stuff is happening.
But fortune favors the bold, and there ain't none so bold as people with nothing to lose.
I'm sorry. It's too late for mediation. You've escalated this situation way beyond the original remit.
Ah, I got the second one.
Wait, stop! I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, this keeps up. This is gonna be a real short
Blow
stream.
yourself up.
But you know what? I'm not gonna let it end just like that. After all, I did say this was just pretty much a run through this just to show you. Hell, if anything, if push come to shove, I just might. Yeah, if push come to shove, I just might do a Kuva Lich, or I might do. Yeah, I might just do the sister candidate again, just to let you see exactly how it's done. Nah. Damn it. I didn't want it to kill itself, but then again, it's not really that necessary. Because all they do drop is Oxium. But to me, I mean, Oxium is very good because the Oxium Ospreys that spawn do give a pretty decent chunk of resource. And because they give a decent chunk of resource, it makes it easier to do certain things. We only have to do 5 waves of this. But little did the person know is that some missions, well, we fight against certain enemies. You can't just up and leave the mission like that.
I'm taking your stuff.
That's all she got to say. I'm taking your stuff. And by stuff, she means credits. So the sister that spawned was the person that spawned in our mission. Yahoo. But see what I mean when I say that chances are that may still be part of the sequence. Where the heck is it? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, this was definitely still part of the sequence. I already got it on here. What the hell am I doing? Anyway. But yeah, these two on here. But chances are one of these could still go on here. But I know that that's not in the first slot. But this may be in the final slot. But there's no chance that this and this is probably in the right slot either. Meaning that this could be in the second or third slot, while this could be in the first or last slot. But in most cases, I highly recommend not to fight them when you first start hunting them. I highly recommend not taking them out because you don't want to make the mistake to get them and then you don't have no way to defeat them. And you might wind up pushing them up to level 5. Well, rank 5. Oh, 150. I gotta kill 150 enemies with a primary weapon. Okay, I gotta do 6 rare gems or ore in the Plains of Eidolon. I gotta find all caches in 3 sabotage missions. I gotta do 3 assassination missions. And I just gotta activate a Requiem Obelisk on Deimos.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna do a survival. Chances are somebody's probably here doing it. If not, I could just do it by myself. It's no big deal. And I just let people just jump, in my mission. And I need to hydrate real quick. But I just want to make sure that you guys understand how to fight a Lich or sister candidate without having to worry about getting, snailed in the worst possible way.
Oh, Vala is gonna be livid when she hears it was me who took you out. If
not, I'll probably just worry about doing these missions If not, I won't just worry about doing these missions after this whole thing.
Life support on the way.
Where the hell she go? And if push come to shove, I just might switch back over to my other
Hey,
weapon.
sweetie, guess what? By the time I'm done with you, you'll never form a consonant again.
So somebody gonna get her or what? Oh, I think I know what they're doing. They're probably not trying to risk taking her down because they don't want to. Yeah, they don't want to run the risk of increasing her rank again because fighting these guys is a total pain in the ass, especially if you're not equipped for it. So I can kind of say that this is probably the ultimate test to see if you have the right stuff for it.
What were you thinking? The inside of your head must be nothing but strobe lights and circus music. Blah, blah, blah. You're about as convincing as someone who stars in their own commercials.
Oh damn! I know what they got.
I'm
They
not
got the-
sure what's wrong with you. but
They got the
it's
plasma
getting
R
worse.
core. That's what they got. Where's Soraz? He's over there. What the shit? I thought I had my status effect resistance up. Guess not. Somebody's trying. Yeah, somebody's definitely trying to get the R core.
Not interested. Read the room. Goodbye.
How's this dude gonna get blown up in the face and just... Damn. How are these dudes just taking this stuff to the face and surviving?
When you need it, extraction is ready.
Alright, look like we can pack up our little, Yep, dinner bell's ringing. We can get the hell out of here. But so far, as me playing with Varuna, she's actually pretty good. Shutting these dudes down one row at a time.
Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
Yeah, we're already there. So overall, I do like playing as her. She's actually pretty good. She does have about an average to she has about an average to near average amount of armor, especially to keep her alive. But she's definitely one of those frames that you want to make sure she has enough armor to survive. Plus, you want to make sure that when you do play as her and you first get her, that you actually have the right stuff equipped onto her, so you're not falling down every single time you fight against her, or every time you use her.
Bet you didn't think you were gonna bump into me today.
Oh, she's fuming. She is upset.
Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below.
Yeah, she is not happy. If it's exterminate, sure. Let's just do exterminate. You know, we gotta kill everything, kill anything and everything. If these guys don't want to play, I'll just do it on my own again. But you know what? For this, do I really need this? Actually, as a matter of fact, hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna use this. Yeah, I'm gonna use this thing. I'm gonna use my Unreal Tournament gun. Oh, and in case you guys didn't know, a while back, we actually got free skins from the whole from when they did this collaboration with Unreal Tournament. I think there was, yeah, we actually got the weapon skins from Unreal Tournament. We got the weapon skins for the plasma rifle, the rocket launcher, the flat cannon, all that stuff, which is actually really good, and I do like it.
Eliminate all
It looks just like this. This thing does look like a rocket launcher too. Nope, you get to die. Oh wait, I keep forgetting status effect resistance. Damn, this is so that won't happen. Because the thing about her abilities is that her abilities work under two different wavelengths. Her abilities work under tap abilities, where you just actually tap the ability and activate it. The other one is when you hold her ability, you'll get a passive effect, so to speak. Come here.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I think there was somebody else here. Yeah, there is. You. What the? Die. Damn, these dudes just blown up good.
Thanks, and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Get ready to make the biggest mistake of your career.
Oh. Simple. Just have them play
Bet you didn't think you were gonna bump into me today. I know. Me asking for mercy is totally hypocritical,
Okay, so that's not the right one. So that's in the last slot.
but I am one, so I'm okay with that. Don't kill me.
Yeah, the only reason I didn't want to go in there is because I didn't want to run the risk of me
Is in order.
well, the reason I didn't want to go in there is because I didn't want to run the risk of us ending the mission. As long as one of us, well, as long as all of us didn't go in there, the mission itself won't end. But it would have been a different story if I was by myself and I had to get there and that happened. But luckily for me, I now got the sequence. But you see, this right here tells you the amount of tries that you had. So I know for a fact this ain't in this slot since I unlocked it, but it's in this slot instead, which means that this could be anything. So let me go ahead and switch these around. Like I said, this could still be in here, but it could be in this slot. But let me see if it'll work. If not, then it's probably another mod itself. But these guys gotta do the mission. I mean, these guys can do the mission, but I don't know if these guys are gonna do it at all. Because when I rank up the missions, my missions itself will level up constantly, which means that we have a chance of running into them, you know, on a separate mission itself. Let me see, Thebe, sabotage, survival. Sure, survival it is, because these guys ain't starting anything up. They probably don't. If these guys ain't gonna do it, then I'm just gonna go ahead and just get out of here and just deal with this on my own. I ain't got time for this. I'm just gonna find another group. If not, I'll just, you know, do it again. But the more time you waste in these type of missions, well, the more time you waste doing that, is more time that's passing by that somebody else could, you know, very well finish the mission and whatnot.
Sorry, didn't quite catch that. Would you repeat? Flayly, bleed, bleed? Ah, thought so. I think we both knew how this was going to end, didn't we? Look, I am actually going to hurt you quite badly. It's only fair to let you know that.
A disciplinary meeting with Sister Glarios, I can certainly face the likes of you.
I gotta get sore ass closer to me. There he is.
Gormless mass of metallized flesh that follows me around everywhere. You two have a lot in common. We are a long way from done.
Where the heck are they?
When you need it, extraction is ready.
If I'm honest, I've been following you since first we met. Does that sound strange? Your rage is fire, and that fire is gonna take you. Why is it always the best in this world who are obliged to do the ugliest of things? I'm sorry it's come to this.
I gotta fight again.
Oh my, you just worked her right over, didn't you? I warned you. I warned you, and I warned you, and I warned you! Should have banged the left before you got here. Then we wouldn't have had to do this now, would we? You didn't think I'd do it, but I did it. I did it!
Wait, who the heck is that? Oh, that's Varuna. That's probably why. Yeah. But you know what? I'm going to switch over to my, bitch. Damn. He took that hard. Yeah, I know. I'm going to get my stuff back. You can take it if you want, but you ain't gonna like any of it when I start taking from you. Besides, the gun I want, they got. But I might, yeah. Let me see. Do I have any? I don't have enough platinum to get more pet slots. I'm not too torn up about it, but I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to switch over to my ambassador. Cause I gotta upgrade that thing. Well, I gotta re-upgrade it. I may delve a little bit into faster frame just to see how it is. I already done Alara, rescue, mobile defense, syndicate, sabotage. Sure, let's do camera, which is good because it's another survival mission. So affinity from shotgun kills and regular kills. And this guy's called that MF Time. Who knew? So let's get this party started because I want to get that tenant plinks.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
I think you should take some me time and drop dead. By the time I'm done with you, you're gonna look like a normal person reflected in a puddle.
What the hell? Oh, you're dead. Damn it. Oh, there we go.
I think we need to talk about your attitude. Oh, sad. You get one life and spend it doing everything wrong. This is a really bad idea on your part.
Life support incoming.
Now I'm just gonna beat your ass. That's what I'm gonna do. Come here.
Stuffing Clem's pajamas with rags. Hound, explode immediately. Want some advice? This sucks.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Where the hell is she?
Hound, detonate yourself. There will be a nurse.
Shit, that wasn't the right one.
When a sister distinguishes herself, she deserves promotion.
Alright, so what is... Come here.
Wishes aren't fishes, and if my progenitor had wheels, well, she'd have been a wagon. I don't like having to do this, but you're just bad. Bad right to the bone!
Yeah, yeah, bad to the bone. Thanks. I'd already dealt with one of your sisters. She wasn't as good, though. Alright, now where the hell is she at? Oh, all the way up here.
Go boom for mommy. You are a bad, bad person!
I've delivered another life support capsule.
I love that hound. It isn't right that you made me blow her up like that. I hope it just hurt you the awfulest.
Shit. They got him. But I still gotta do mine. I mean, I'm close to beating mine. Hold on a second. I did teach a hound to play dead. And I already know my weapon is shit. I already know. That's because I'm leveling it up. It's not at full power. I literally just formed this thing a little while ago. But I actually haven't played the game in a while because I wanted to show you guys exactly the whole process and how to fight against these things.
When you are ready, go to extraction.
Oh, awesome. We can get the hell out of here. Sora's still alive? Oh, yeah, he's still alive. Oh, damn it. Where the hell did you go? Shit. He let himself just... He just let himself just go down. Well, not let himself go down. He just respawned. I'm just making sure that when I finish this, there's actually more left to go. But I just wanted this to be just a lesson into how to fight and defeat, well, a sister.
Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
But I'll do the Lich next, just so you guys have a better understanding of that. If I have all the stuff, and this bitch decided to show up again. But again, I'm leveling up my ambassador because I want to make sure that when I do level it up, it's actually good. Yeah, I still need to finish mine off.
Till the voyage is done, then we'll be sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below.
Yep. See what I mean? This was still part of it, but it wasn't in the right spot. Now, this is the actual sequence of how to beat them.
First rule of success. If you think things are going well, you've overlooked something. Hello?
But damn, I didn't think I'd be fighting this thing this soon. Shit.
While they kiss one hand, I'll take with the other. This sector is now under my control.
I gotta still do mine, but if this dude don't want to join, I'll just go. Because at least if we do the missions and stuff, I can finish them off. Yep, knew it. But like I said, I can only do this on my own. Well, it's rare you will get guys who also do the same mission at the same rank as you. I mean, you'll commonly get people that are doing rank 1 missions with liches and stuff like that.
time and drop dead.
I just want to get rid of these things because I don't feel like dealing with this.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
There we go. Just mowing these dudes down. Trying to deal with these dudes.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
I swear to the void, if you were any dumber, you'd be a mineral.
Oh yeah, I gotta upgrade my my syndicate. I haven't done that yet. The one thing I was gonna do to get myself up to mastery rank 30 was to upgrade my well, the primary reason why I switched syndicates over time was because I wanted to get the mastery rank experience from the actual missions themselves, well, from the weapons themselves.
So it's into the void, now
Harrow Prime Neuroptics. So yeah, I need the Harrow Prime Neuroptics for this. What did I need for this? A Stilla Prime Barrel. That's what I need for this. So yeah, these guys who I used to be aligned with, now they just hate my guts. These guys used to hate my guts.
Here's what we can do for you.
So wait. Oh yeah, I gotta get the Vacor Heck, and I need to get the Vacor Sindon. Spy, Disruption, Defection, Survival. Good. We can do Survival. It's not that bad. Because at least there's a chance of us coming across our sisters, and we can fight against them and beat them. On top of that, there's a chance that, you know, other players could join in on the mission itself. But I say, well, a little bit of background into what I've been doing so far. I have been, well, I've been working a whole lot, so a lot of what I have been doing, I've just been, I've just been going around just, you know, testing the waters with a few things.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
One video I'll post is, well, basically, there was one video I did post, well, I will post.
Style, babies.
It's,
all about
it'll be one about,
and not giving a damn.
it'll be, yeah, it was a video I done about the similarities between content creation and retail work, which is pretty bog standard. And the reason I've done that is because a lot of people don't fully understand the differences, well, don't fully understand the similarities between content creation and working a retail job. The primary things I was talking about was how doing retail is somewhat similar because it has the same similar mechanics, just applying it a bit differently can help things understand just a little bit better. Instead of just believing that, you know, some people have it easier and some people don't. It's because we're completely different in how we approach it. So because it's different, so because it feels different, because it's a different approach, it's more about how we actually view it in its entirety instead of just viewing it as, oh, it's easier for other people because, you know, other people either, you know, they get paid to do what they do and stuff like that, and it's actually much deeper than that. So it's pretty easy for people to constantly say that, you know, that one thing is easier than saying that, you know, one thing is easier, and they don't have a really rough idea. Well, they only have a rough idea on what's actually going on and what actually works. Because believe it or not, even though working retail is tough and doing content creation, we're actually all in the same boat. It's just that we're different in how we approach the situation. So that's why I say content creation and doing retail work is actually the same thing. It's just how we view it as a whole. Not everybody gets the exact same thing, but some people do certain things for different reasons. Where the hell is she at? Right down here.
Another life support capsule is now available.
I shall do penance through slaughter.
some me time and drop dead. Hey, sweetie, guess what? By the time I'm done with you, you'll never form a consonant again.
We're running out of time. When you need it, extraction is ready. Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
Wow, this is humiliating.
To serve is a joy.
Ah, shit. This is bad.
It must end for now.
This is a really bad idea on your part.
God damn it. Where's this dude at?
Wise Parvos, the low thief shall never know the cool caress of your crown.
Did this dude leave? That son of a bitch. Can't believe it. That asshole left. Man, I can't believe this. I gotta get out of here. Can't believe it. That person left me hanging. Where the hell is the exit at? Okay, now I'm pissed off. Man, and I was close. I just had to do that. I just had to do this just once, and that's it. It was over. Man, I was there. I don't know why that he just up and left. I mean, I can beat him. It's just a... do I have... Forget it.
Please. Boring.
How far am I into this?
Closer.
Fuming.
Over. No, not. Oh,
We'll be sailing to the sun.
I like you. I have the most fun with idiots and mean people, and you're both.
Sisters below, below. We're going where the winds don't blow.
Forget it. I'll just do this with what I already have.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
By the time I'm done with you, you're gonna look like a normal person reflected in a puddle.
Target located. Bring them in.
I ain't got time for this.
Target. Vital information that we will need to
I'm capturing them now, so I won't have to deal with this later on.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
I think you should take some me time and drop dead.
Damn it. I'm really trying not to switch over to Inaros. I don't want to switch over to him. God damn it, not again. And the primary reason why I'm using status effect resistance is so I don't get caught with so many status effects all at once and I wound up, you know, dying because when I'm in the middle of a fight, the last thing I need is to get hit with all these status effects. The next thing I know, I'm dead. Come on, die, bitch. I need Sora as alive because I wanted to make sure that I actually, you know.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, in case you're wondering why I'm doing this, it's because right now, if you ever, because at first it was, if you ever completed missions, you actually increase their sort of rank, while you increase their rage bar.
Hey, sweetie, guess what? By the time I'm done with you, you'll never form a consonant again.
Yeah, every time I kill one of the hounds, I actually increase the rage bar, or whatever the hell that hound is.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
You know what? I got an idea. I ain't got time to deal with this shit.
Looks like heavy activity ahead.
Plus, I want to get those.
Whatever, just give me your money.
Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's good for me to use that arc gun. I would use another one. I would use the other arc gun, but I'm not sure if it would do good in a situation like this. I think it's at a high enough level I can. Let me see.
So it's into the void now, me girls and me boys, from mother's hands we go. We'll be
Let's see,
sailing to the
which one
sun
was
till the
it?
voyage is done, then we'll be sleeping in the cold below.
Oh, I don't have the. Yeah, I don't have the grav. I don't have the grav gun, but what does deflect this? Mesoa? Well, the Mesoa? Nah. Expert. I think it's just this one.
Our sailing ships for the hard and the quick, we roll our load and go. There's a living to be made.
Yeah, I just gotta upgrade this one more time.
When you're sleeping in
The Rubito line barrel. Poison ultra damage. Yeah, this mostly does impact damage.
yes, we're all bound down to
But
the
yeah.
deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below.
Yeah, I'm gonna still stick with this.
guess who got a sector? Don't hate me too much.
You know what? I'm gonna switch out the. I'm gonna switch this out, the ambassador. While it did do the job, I actually want to switch it out for something much better. I'm gonna switch it out for the time core. I was actually doing a good job with it. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I was doing a good job with the time core. See, can I upgrade the prime cryo rounds one more time? Oh, I don't have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough endo.
Ordis wonders, what are you?
But yeah, I'll stick with this. Disruption, no. Sabotage, rescue, defense. I'll do sabotage. Wow, we actually joined up with people. Shit. But like I said, the further along into the mission you are, well, the further along into the rank of the sister or lich, there's less of a chance you'll come across other players. Wait a second.
Listen. Footsteps. Cold breath on your neck. Do your final duty, hound. We'll be done when I say we're done.
Somebody's using Lavos.
Rule of success. If you think things are going well, you've overlooked something. Hello? By the time I'm done with you, you're gonna look like a normal person reflected in a puddle. Hound, explode immediately! Want some advice? This sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Target found. Destroy it.
We all have a shadow, darling. I am yours, as you are for certain mine.
That's it. Now get out of here.
Well, this sucks rocks through 3 miles of bent pipe. Go boom for mommy. Should have banged a left before you got here. Then we wouldn't have had to do this now, would we?
Somebody's definitely using Lavos. So we got Protea, Lavos, and Lucky Prime.
Hi there. Just give me your money.
Oh, I'm gonna get all that back. But at least I got a Ool mod. Well, the only way to get Ool is to, well, there's a 25% chance when you actually down them and defeat them fully that you'll get that special Requiem mod, which is a Ool mod. An Ool mod is meant to fill in the blanks of whichever mod you don't have. So if you have tons of them, then you can, you know. Yeah, if you have a ton of them, you can. Well, since you only can have one, you know, you'll be able to have a ton of them. But anyway, after you defeat your Lich or sister, you'll go into Railjack, which is, yeah, you'll go straight into Railjack, which is the confrontation mission. The confrontation is basically the last stand, so to speak. It's what I call it. It's usually a last stand mission.
Why are you following me? What is your damage? Torpedoes! All bays! Fire! Cruise ship I didn't know I had. Send it in.
Fires. Reading large translation signature. Cruise ship. The enemy have reinforced.
Torpedoes! Blow them up real pretty. Why are there fighters that aren't even fighting yet? Do I need a chalkboard?
Flames extinguished. Cannot blame them for trying. Ship secured.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Disembarking.
Torpedoes! Blow them up real pretty.
And yes, this is my Railjack. We gotta wait for it to explode. There we go.
Cruise ship, put yourselves between me and them. Torpedoes! All bays! Fire!
Alright, everybody, get the hell out. So mine's up first.
Have faith, sister. When your time comes, your sister shall sing. But your time is not yet.
Nobody gets in here without an invite, ugly. Hey, 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 hey! This all costs money, you peasant.
Yeah, and it's gonna cost you a whole lot more. Cause I'm after that Plinks. That's what I wanted.
Hey there, sweetie. Any last mucking words?
Spectres, stand by my sister and shield her from all harm. Your guards have fallen. If you too must fall, exact a grievous price.
I think you should take some me time and drop dead.
We gotta get rid of the Hound first. We can't do anything to her.
Make the biggest mistake of your career. I'm gonna do that to your favorite floof and make you watch. Blah, blah, blah. I would kill for a cryolite cocktail right now.
All right. She gotta go.
What's the point of being part of a sisterhood if they let you down?
Sisters, retrieve her corpse. Analyze this failure.
Mm-hmm.
Iterate.
This is how you repay me? For showing you Mr. Parvos's light? You better start showing some gratitude, or I don't think we can be friends.
Bitch,
Why
we never
you
was
have to make me
friends.
choose between you and Mr. Parvos? You know that's no choice I can make.
Fight well, sister. Parvo sends you guardian specters. Turn the strength of the Tenno back against them. Specters down. This must now be your final stand, sister.
I'd say you have about as much chance as a snake in a typing contest. You're not my friend! You're a fake tin thing, as fake as all my sisters!
Yep. Sorry, I gotta put your dog down.
Muck you mucking mucker!
Tenno. That will prove to be a very costly mistake.
What? You can't be here! How can you be here? Oh, this is all gone wrong!
Oh, don't worry, sister. That list is gonna get longer and longer and longer.
The glorious product of his glad hand. Behold, my beauty. It just
Yeah,
breaks
this is
my
just a rapidly
heart
growing list of
to
shit
have
that's
to
going
do
wrong.
this.
Oh, wait a second.
Authorizing protective specter deployment. I shall not lose another of my sisters.
I warned you. I warned you, and I warned you, and I warned you!
Spectres destroyed. She has only herself now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my. You just worked her right over, didn't you?
Yep.
Now,
Oh, damn.
Lie still.
best. I'm so proud of you. But you need to be quiet now. I was ugly, but now I'm pretty. The prettiest of the pretty. Oh, the belle of the ball.
Face the remain. Let them drift. A monument to her failure.
Just remember, Tenno, you started this, and you'll only have yourself to blame. Whatever happens here, I think we've both learned a lot, haven't we?
Oh, we learned a whole lot.
Your desire has been rewarded with protection from
Shit, they got shredded.
Deploying specters. May they be your shields.
If I can face a disciplinary meeting with Sister Glarios, I can certainly face the likes of you.
Oh, they must have teleport too.
You stand undefended, sister. Show them how hard we can fight.
You're not displaying very flexible thinking here, you know. Always it's straight to the violence. Have you met my hound? Gormless mass of middle-aged flesh that follows me around everywhere. You two have a lot in common. You know, I don't think that armor's quite up to snuff. Might want to report that. Is it dead? It's dead. It's over. Oh, blessed Pavos. No, not yet. Please.
Ah, well. I have other, less weak sisters.
Yeah, I'm about to ask which one of these assholes is on my ship. Yeah, we're going back home. I got my brand new planks.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I got 4 corrupted hollow keys. Yeah, also the other thing is that if you do these missions, especially if you do the sister missions, you'll get those corrupted hollow keys. You'll get a total of 4 corrupted hollow keys. Which means that those hollow keys are used to get special weapons from the parent sequence. These right here. Yeah, corrupted decryption key dated back to yeah. Millions of these hollow keys were lost to the void when Parvo's Granum's flagship was bombed. Strongly desired by Ergo Glast.
Ordis has received messages for the operator. No, I have not read
So I got her hound, and I got the tenant plinks. Yeah. So this one's different. Alternate fire on this re-engineered plinks fires a projectile that pulls enemies close, then explodes. Its cooldown increases after the explosion to accommodate battery power demands. So that effectively means I have a brand new secondary weapon to use. So there's the plinks, which is the normal variant. Yeah, cultivate a meaningful relationship with this deceptively simple battery-powered pistol. The Plinks rewards attention and investment from the wise. The other unique thing about the tinted weapons is that some of them can actually reload while they're holstered.
Mortis, operator? Is that a pun? I will attempt to bypass this fault.
Yeah. So this one's a bit different than the original Plinks. Because this one, the secondary fire, yeah, deals radiation damage, while the primary, the primary damage of this deals heat damage. So if I just press the right trigger, I'll just deal normal damage, normal heat damage. The secondary one deals heat damage, and the radial attack itself that pulls enemies in will deal radiation and explode, basically. Which is actually pretty good. Let me see. Actually, first things first. Let me put Hornet Strike on this. Where the heck is it? Yeah, here it is. Hornet Strike. You know, to increase that stuff, I'm gonna increase the heat damage on this. Scorch. By the look of it, this thing has a better chance of dealing critical chance, because it actually deals higher critical chance. Well, the primary fire is 44% critical chance, while the actual status chance is a bit lower. So what this means, well, for this Magno Force, what's the accuracy? Yeah, I'll put that on there. Let me see. I can level this up for a bit. But anyway, there is something I do want to do. What is it? Oh, yeah. Let me see. I've been mostly focused on figuring out which. I should go for the. Yeah, I should go for the. I need to upgrade my Kuva Hack. Okay, so I'm gonna switch out for Runa, and I'm gonna use Volt. I'm gonna use Volt Prime. Wait a second, did I upgrade? Oh yeah, that's it. That is his noble stance. I'm gonna keep this. Let me switch over. Yeah, let me switch over to my corrosive dagger. I'm gonna go back to the ambassador. Yeah, so the one I want is the Kuva Hack. Actually, as a matter of fact, let me look up the Kuva Hack real quick. I want to see exactly what's the best element to give it. Well, I just want to see its actual elemental alignment first. Let me see. Kuva Hack. Where the heck is it? Yep, here it is. So I know what fire. Yeah, primary deals puncture damage. Yeah. Yep, it has an innate multi-shot of 7 pellets. Alternate fire shoots 4 shots simultaneously. So yeah. So whichever element I give it, it's not really gonna matter. Which element am I? Well, it deals primarily puncture damage. Wait a minute. Man, I wish there was a way to give it corrosive, but still. Well, to naturally give it corrosive instead of me just using this on there. But I'm primarily going to use it for the. I want to primarily have this be my corrosive shotgun since it deals puncture damage. See, because I know corrosive damage is, I think, electricity and toxin.
If I may say,
Yeah, electricity and toxin. That's corrosive.
Suits you.
Okay. So yeah, the one thing I gotta do is I just gotta. Yeah, I want this to stay with electricity damage. And we're gonna go to one place I like to go to a ton. But first things first, I want to do this solo because I don't want to just do this and I gotta deal with, you know, other people trying to jockey to get, you know, the Kuva weapon and all that stuff. So I'm trying to get the Kuva Heck.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
So you see how the screen just flashed there? That means that I have to kill enough of these enemies in a certain period of time, and then a Kuva Lich will spawn, a Kuva Larvaling will spawn. Meaning, I just gotta go crazy, just kill everything.
Soldier, you have been nominated. Your glory awaits in her fortress.
So that happens.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
That's the Kraken. I don't want that.
Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Alright, so since I got the Kuva Kraken first, I'm not gonna go for that. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna go back into the mission and I'm gonna try to go for the Kuva Heck. I mean, the Kuva Heck doesn't necessarily have to be electricity in order for me to use it on the one that I got. But the reason I want to do it is so I can show you that, well, it's primarily to show you how to spawn a Lich. I mean, I'll do the other one again, but probably at a later date. But this is so you understand exactly how these enemies spawn and how to get, you know, the Kuva Liches and stuff.
No one standing.
Inform the queens we have found their subject.
That's a new core. Again, not what I'm looking for.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
He tried to leap into the air, I shot his foot, and he fell down. Ooh, but that wasn't good at all.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Yeah, there we go. All right. I didn't mean to go down in the mission, but that's because I just wanted to upgrade my ambassador. As a matter of fact, I think we used the plink shit. I gotta start putting work into that. All right. Man, that's 11-12. Damn. Well, I'm going to try this a few more times, and I want to see if I can get the Kuva Heck. If I can't get the Kuva Heck, I'll try again another day. But at least this is letting you guys know exactly how many, well, what you have to do in order to do so. But remember, it has to be a level 20 or more mission. A 20 or higher mission.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marine stationed here. Leave no one standing.
bitch. Oh, and this is a battery power weapon, by the way, too. So, and what I mean by battery meaning is that it recharges. And it deals radiation damage, which is great.
Watch yourself. Grenier are on the way. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Queens will not be pleased. Clone rot has come too far. Send word.
That's the twin stubbers. Damn it! I was trying to shoot him in the face and they just up and just did that. But yeah, I like this gun. This is actually pretty good.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
But yeah, the Plinks is definitely one of those energy, one of those battery-powered weapons that recharges after a while. Yep. But that's also why I'm leveling it up, so when I do get to that point, I don't have to worry too much about it. Alright, let's try this 2 more times, and if it doesn't work, then again, I will do it another time. Well, I might do it off stream, but, well, yeah, I might get the Kuva Lich off screen, well, off stream.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
hate getting geometry snagged on stuff. Shut up. Nope. Hell, are all these? There we go. Nope. No, you don't, you damn snitch.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Soldier, you have been nominated. Your glory awaits in her fortress.
Oh, and before you go asking, why am I finishing the mission and not just going back? It's because if I do go back, if I do back out the mission, and I don't get the let me see, Kuva Dracoon. Nah. If I back out the mission and I don't complete it, the weapon itself will be thrown back into the pool of weapons that, you know, that is possible to get. So basically they're saying if you want to get the weapon that you want, you can't just up and leave the mission. Also, if you want to get the right stuff for the mission, well, if you want to get the right element for the mission, do this solo. Trust me, just do the mission solo. Don't bother trying to do it with other people around because it'll just cause a huge problem. And the last thing you need is somebody else to be doing the same thing you are, and you get hung up trying to get a Kuva Lich, and you can't get one because you're constantly playing in a group. And the way I see it is, if you can solo a mission like this, you can definitely do it.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Also, there is one exception to the rule. If you're playing to get a Kuva Lich. One thing that can happen, or one thing that you could do, especially if you're playing by yourself, is that after you get the Lich, after you get the Mercy kill, then you can quit, and then it'll still go through as a mission completion. Well, it won't go through as a mission completion. It'll go through as you getting the Lich itself. However, you won't get any of the mission rewards. But still, if you do manage to get the right weapon that you want, just still finish the mission. Otherwise, you won't get rewarded or anything. Like all this that I have, the most I ever get is the credits. I won't get any of the Kuva, no Orokin cell, no Orokin cells, no nav coordinates, none of this stuff. I would basically forfeit everything that I got. So let me go back and do this. So I got, let me see. I think I got one more time after this, and then if it doesn't work, then I'll just call it a night. Because I know it's pretty late.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
enemy all the way back here? This is sending me back to where I was. Was that even the right way at all? Yes, it was the right way. Yeah, it was the right way. The problem was it sent me all the way back to kill that one lone enemy. I should have went forward. I wasted time coming all the way back here. Yeah, I wasted all my time coming all the way back here. That was no bueno.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Watch yourself. Rainier are on the way.
Queens will not be pleased. Clone Lords have come too far. Send word.
That's the Brahma. I'm not looking for that. I know you guys may look for it, but I highly recommend, if you're trying to get the Brahma, I highly recommend going for it. Trust me, it's the best. It's one of the better bows in my opinion. Although it's kind of, you know, on the on the least how should I say this? It's actually one of the most unique weapons in the game. It's one of the bows in the game that can actually that fires explosive ammunition. So if you haven't gotten it, I highly recommend getting it. Trust me, you're doing yourself a huge favor. But give it the cold proc or the heat proc if you want it to have, you know, higher explosive damage. Because that's what I got for mine. But you may go for something else completely different from from what I got. I mean, you can go for whatever element you want. It just uses arrows that explode.
Well done. Now get to extraction.
What the? Bitch. Damn, I wanted to shoot him before I went across the threshold. Well. I'm at rank 11 with the plinks. But well, I barely used the ambassador that time. Well, I didn't use it at all. But yeah, the way the XP share on this goes, you get the lion's share on whatever weapon that you use the most. Oh, why the heck did I do that? So I got one more in me, and then if it doesn't work, I'll just back out. I won't have to worry about it. But again, like I said,
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
do need to upgrade this more. Dead. Damn it. I want my shots to be clean. Yeah, it's me.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
That was a little clean. That was just horrible. Shut up. Shut up. Nope. Uh-uh. All right. Kind of fell behind, but
Subject found. Moderate clone rot. Initiating reclamation.
where the hell is it? Oh, right there. Damn. Ah, that's the Carrick. I don't want it. I'll deal with that one later. Screw this. Shit.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Damn it. Yeah, I gotta start using the secondary fire on this thing a bit more.
The enemy is broken.
Damn.
Well done. Now get to extraction.
Nope. Wherever your friends are, it ain't gonna matter. But yeah, I wasn't able to get it tonight, but later on I'll be able to get it. Hopefully off stream I'll be able to get it. Well, not hopefully. I know I can get it off stream, but you know, I just gotta knock some of these weapons out of the pool so I can so I can actually get it, because I want this one. I want the Kuva Heck to be my go-to corrosive weapon, because I'm going to primarily use that against the actual Grineer themselves. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me tonight. Glad I was able to at least let you guys know how to get the Lich and, well, how to get the Lich. But the next time I'll show you exactly how to get the actual sister candidate and not just have this stuff just all over the place. But yeah, that's it for me tonight. But as I explained before, a new 101 video will be coming next week, aside from the one that I just put out today. And I'm planning to do more of those over time. And I'm still planning to do Varuna's 20-minute survival the next time around. Anyway, that's it for me tonight. If you guys haven't done so, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for any and all updates. And I have a Guilded server, which is pretty much everything that I explained today in the stream can be found there as well. And also, it's the best way to stay in contact with me. So until then, I'll catch you guys later.